The town of Moncton was a small community that grew in the early 1900s. It grew around the generating station at Cedar Falls and the Chicago, Milwaukee, St. Paul, and Pacific Railroad that ran through the Cedar River watershed. Employees of the water company, the railroad, and loggers from the area all built their homes in Moncton. By 1915, the town had a hotel, a barbershop, a saloon, a restaurant, a few stores, an indoor swimming pool, as well as a school that went all the way up to the 8th grade. But the town was not meant to last. To meet the increasing demand for more power, Seattle City Light began building a masonry dam between Cedar Lake and Rattlesnake Lake. According to the Seattle Times, geologists warned that the surrounding valleys were made of glacial moraine, a porous material that wouldn't contain water. But the superintendent of lighting overruled the warnings and pushed forward with the dam. Soon after the dam was completed, residents began seeing springs erupting out of the hillsides surrounding the town. The water from below was finding any way out. The water levels began to rise in Rattlesnake Lake, and before long, the shoreline started encroaching upon Moncton. By May 1915, the water was rising by a foot every day, forcing homes off their foundations. And by the summer, residents were either living in boxcars or makeshift housing due to flooding. Soon, the city of Seattle had to condemn the town and pay residents for their land, and shortly thereafter, they removed the remains of the town. You can't see the remains of Moncton today unless you go scuba diving in Rattlesnake Lake, but it makes you wonder what would have happened to the town if city officials had listened to geologists. Would Moncton still be around today? We'll never know.